Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are back with Never Surrender Ship Evolution, and today we're going to make the ship look a little bit better, attaching the bridge ship with the main ship with its exoskeleton. So let's get started. Alright, so we've decided to kind of leave the refinery ship sideways, hooked up like this. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Haven't decided what to do with this one just yet. We can build a similar ship and either make a grinder out of it or a welding machine out of it. Although we have build and repair, so that kind of negates that a little bit. Another thought I had was to make this into some of a weapons ship or a drone potentially, so we can have that fight alongside. It'll be a heavy piece of machinery for a drone, but that was a possibility. So we'll decide on that a little bit later. But for now, let's just turn off the projection. And we need to work on this right here. So right now we are fairly close against the thrusters here on both sides. So I think we need to extend this out a little bit and make this part look a little bit better right over here. So I think this was just a prototype. Yeah, this is the prototype because this had the hangar doors and this one didn't. So we should get that kind of fixed. And to get it fixed, we need heavy armor, which is a pain to work with right this moment because of the lack of materials and stuff like that. But I think if we extend this out just a bit more to connect into these points, it might look better that way. So then let's just get on and work on that basically. So we need to move this up though. So if we move this whole thing, then our refinery ship is not going to be producing stuff and transferring at the same time. So let's just check what's in here first. So we still have a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we need to move stuff into, I guess, our regular cargo containers. Okay, so this ship itself, we need to do the refineries. Let's just move all the materials out into our other cargo containers, which it looks like we're just doing mostly cobalt right now, which is a good thing. In terms of assembler, what are we producing now? Looks like we're trying to produce thruster components, which we ran out platinum, so that's not great. Yeah, we ran out platinum, so definitely not a good thing. In terms of metal grids, what do we got? We have not much left either, so we're missing a lot of things here. So we need to queue up some more metal grids for sure. I'll try to make 10k worth if we can. Steel plates. We have a lot, I think. And actually, no, we don't have a lot. Okay, about 30k-ish. Should be okay. If we need anything else, I guess we can produce it later down the line. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, the thruster component is going to be a problem. We could just queue up a bunch of random stuff for now if we need to. Just in case. I'm not even sure how many superconductors we can make, so that's another thing. Probably don't have a lot of glass. Alright, so that's good. So that's just producing. We could disconnect it for now and then connect back if we need to. But for now, we can turn on the build and repair system because we turned it off because of the projection. We didn't want that to do its work. So let's move this thing off of here. And once again, we gotta disconnect the merge, unhook, piston, and we fly forward. So this ship is just right arm heavy for now. And we'll leave that right over here on its own. And figure out what we want to do in between. So I think if we extend the neck a little bit more up front, we should do okay. But that means we gotta extend this whole piece out just a tiny bit too. because where it stands now, it's not going to be a decent spot. So let's get rid of these things here. And we just want to connect it towards this piece. So I don't know if we should do it this way. I mean, it's a possibility to do it this way, or maybe we use this block here. So let's work on right here first. So heavy armor, we want to do... How do we want to do this? This is the more important piece to get it extend out just a tad. And we could extend it by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we can do the same thing right over here. And you know what? We can add like a bridge system right down here. We need to now. So that's a plus. Okay, so we extend that over there, and we could extend this block here. And I think we would put some windows or something similar to that over here. And are we out of materials to make stuff? I don't think so. It is taking forever to build these things out unless the builder repairs too far. No, it's not too far. I think it's just not having too many... Oh, because they're all off except for one of them. So, yeah, ignore that. Alright, so we want to make it similar to what we have on the other side. I realized I used light armor blocks at one point. So we're going to have to put back the heavy armors here. So one here, one here. We get the barrel of the thruster, iron thruster here all settled out with no issues. And the neck is 5 apart. And when we back up into it, it should look okay. So we just build around it from here on out, I think. Yeah. Let's leave it as that for now. We do have to bring this piece out a little bit because we can't have the connector sitting out here. So take that out, and we're just gonna have to tube it a bit here. Okay, so we got a bit of a tube going, and how do we have the merge blocks? Might have to tube it one more forward or so. Unless I turn... Unless I turn this and this as a merge block. That might be it. I'm not too confident about that. Only issue is... top there's not going to get merged in because there's slants here. It's just these doors, right? That portion of it I'm worried about. Which we would probably use kind of something like this, so we could avoid that issue. Or is there any other blocks that's similar? Not that I know of. Well, we could use it like this as well, or this way, to avoid it from merging onto it. Let's try that. But of course, on the heavy armor side of things, like so. Alright, so we still get the corridor and everything like that. And how many blocks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks difference. We could do the windowed hanger here if we want to. And I don't see why we couldn't. And I think we're good for now. So that's the neck of it. And these things can close and make it look decent in terms of having a window or a bit of a bridge area for it. There we go. I thought I used the window variety. I guess I didn't. That's fine. Alright, so let's see. Let's back this thing up, see what we can do with it. With the looks so far. But I think having 5 apart, which gives it a little bit more space, which is what we needed. So that it doesn't burn each other's thrusters, basically. And I'm talking about the large ion thruster, and also the large hydrogen thruster that's on the refinery ship. Okay, so now it definitely sticks out really awkwardly in terms of the neck piece. So we need to design it out a little bit more. But in terms of burning things down, I think we have it covered. We should be okay in that front now. Yeah, it should be fine. But we just need to redesign the outer layer so that it looks decent in terms of the hookups and everything like that here. So what can we do? Not too much, unfortunately. But if we add a few things, we should be okay. So let's see. Do we want to make it butt out a little bit? We could try something like that. So that it's close but not touching. It's extremely close. Let's see, do we want to add this one? We may have to, but that's going to be extra close. Then can't do that. Okay, we'll add a regular block here. Here, and we're not going to add that one there. We'll add a slope here. No slope here, and we add a block here, I guess. Okay, so that just kind of rounds it out a little bit. Oop, actually, that's going to burn that off. So we can't really do that. Let's eliminate these really quickly. We'll leave that as is for now. What we can do is build it up from here. So, or here. I kind of want to start here. We can do it this way. Yeah, I think so. Slant, slant. Slant, slant. Slant that side and the underside, and we should be okay here. Like so. And there's no thrusters on there involved, so that's good. Now we just gotta find another design piece to it. I mean, we could just do this, but that's gonna look a little awkward. So what can we do? Maybe we slant it back inwards, which is not looking the best. So maybe we use the half slope bit piece like that. That looks okay. Let's just try it. Yeah, we could do something like that. And let's see what it looks like if we continue on with the notion of using this type of slope here. Like so. Bit of a sharp edge over there, which is okay. Not really ideal. What if we just did the same block on this side? Like this. Would that look okay? Not really. Looking a little interesting, but not that great. No, I think we should have just kept it as is. Yep, we'll keep it as is. And then here is where we need to finish out this design, which we probably want to extend out to this point. So let's just get to doing this. Okay, that's not bad. It actually reached all the way over here, which is decent. Okay, so what does that look like? It gives it some extra angle to it, which is okay. It's not crazy. It's not terrible at the same time either. It's just random kind of spacing, really. It's not protecting anything. We have no thrusters here either, which we should have probably put some thrusters there. Which, I mean, we still can, so there's that. But okay, I think that will work. It's gonna mimic the same thing on the bottom, which is gonna be a bit of a pain here, but it's gonna have to work out. Right, so just adding a little bit more to it, we'll probably just do something like this. That's a little too close. Maybe we don't get it to that point, but something like this here. So we're gonna use this block and this block. There we go. Just to give it a little bit more. And I think I just used some light armors here. Did I? Yes, I did. That's just to give it a little bit extra look to it. Of course, that's touching this or getting really close to it. So, oh wells. And would that look good if I add like this here? Not really. I think if we added a beam block like that, maybe it'll look decent. Of course, we have to change the color. So we did something like that, maybe. Yeah, that would be okay. I mean, nothing game breaking in terms of designing. I'm kind of curious what it would look like if I add just one more above it. Like so. Would it look cool? I mean, it looked decent. But hey, why don't we do this and kind of like roundabout on it. Ah. That. Do we add this point? Yeah, why not? We can do that. Okay, so that adds a little bit more to it. Nothing. There you go. So that's gonna close it out a little bit. We gotta do something on this side. So either we continue with the beams, which we could. We probably want to extend this out a bit, curving outwards that way. But of course, we don't want to do it too much because you have to be careful with this thruster. This thruster is probably not going to burn it down, but I am a little bit worried about it. Well, actually looks like claws and teeth and everything like that. No, this doesn't look right. We're gonna scrap that idea. We'll leave. We could do it this way. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's just do it that way. I'm liking this without this wrong piece. Without that piece. Yeah. We'll leave that alone as is. That's looking decent. And same thing on this side where we gotta just put in a regular slant here and here. And we'll do the same thing what we did on this side. So it was a regular block here, and then we extend that with that half slope block-ish thing. And we'll put the beam block here. Okay, so that's the neck of the ship. Looking decent. I think my piston's not going to reach, is it? It might. It does. Oh yeah, because I made it all leveled up exactly where I need it to be. So we're good there. Let's lock in so we can transfer everything. That's looking good. Could we do more with the beams? We can. Ooh, that might look decent. That gives it a little bit of a look to it. That too, but that might burn down. Maybe. We'll leave it. Each of those might actually just burn down, but We'll leave it as is for now. And see what happens to it. It might not. Alright, so we're gonna have that look right there. And I think we're good. It looks much, much better than before. And this thing now is far enough back away from the rest of the main ship, so we don't have to worry about that. We could extend this part out some more out towards this way, so then it looks better as well. But we just gotta, no, we're already avoiding that piece. So how can we even do something like that? So the looks of it is, it's kind of meshing with the bridge ship, which is exactly what I wanted initially. But with this piece, it doesn't mesh too much. So we need to find a way to expand it out a little bit somehow. So that it surrounds up to around right over here. So it has a decent look to it. So maybe we grab this one right here off. And this one right here. And we kind of do the same we've done before. Using that same type of block. Which is that half slope block. And tilt it outwards. This way. And that might do it. Let's see if it does creep out decently. We do something like that. Doesn't look great. Alright, we don't want to get too close. Okay, so I think this will have to do for now. Okay, that's looking okay. It's not too bad. I think if we turn this into regular blocks, it gives it a little bit more details as well. There we go. So we got like a bit of a crab claw hand there. It's taking shape. It's not crazy. It's not too bad. We could extend out even more if we want to, but it's gonna be a little bit harder to park everything. Because if we wanted to extend it some more, we have to go out this way over here. I think we're okay. Yeah, we should be okay. It's looking decent. That just throws this out of the park because this looks terrible now compared to this. Is there a way we can combine the two aspects here? Okay, so not terrible, not great at the same time. But I think we got something kind of going here, which is good too. Okay, so we got to mimic again this piece back here. All right, so that's being welded up and it's giving that shape that we need for having this all connected. And yeah, this looks decent, not the greatest, but we need to keep that empty anyway. So it is what it is. We can't add this little pointy thing this way, but it's gonna be out of place because that's the only thing that's doing that. But yeah, we'll leave it alone. Is this even on? Nope, it's not on. I'm already off. Okay, so we had two ships left and right of our bridge ship, our BS. And it has all these kind of claw-like features, so it should do perfectly fine in terms of trying to get these connected, which is good. It's kind of what I wanted, so it works out. I feel like I should add something here, like towards the middle if I could. So we could add something along the lines of this and some half blocks, but how far can we go? That's about it. get rid of that. Put a half block here. Or the half slope block here. Okay. Sure, why not? Alright, so that should be it. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm not liking that. So that goes away. And there you go. So that's the exoskeleton as it stands. We still need to fix the look and feel of this piece. They're just looking like pontoons on the end. Not looking very great. Or great at all. But we'll leave that as is. This is just a whole bunch of waviness to this thing here. It adds a nice little kind of design to it, but don't know if it really flows well or not. But it's not doing too bad because it does add a better look to it when it comes to trying to combine the refinery ship with the bridge ship. And at a distance, that looks pretty cool. The pontoons, on the other hand, looks decent, but we just need to get some shape out of the front here. Other than that, I mean, looking at through the front here, that looks pretty decent, minus the building repair sticking out in the back like that. Pretend that's the communication tower, if anything. And we just need another ship on this side, and I think we're going to be good to go. So we are still missing a lot of things over here. It looks like I filled this in with light armor blocks. So we still need to put in our kind of thrusters here, although we don't have all the thruster components. And I think we may and thought about moving some of it a little bit down the line. Maybe not. We'll just place them for now. We'll decide later, I think. Okay, so that's the other ion thrusters that we're missing here. So that's looking decent. And let's see. We don't have all the thruster components, obviously. So let's see what's missing. Just the thruster components. Okay, so we need to get platinum or refine some platinum. I don't think we have any more platinum left. No platinum. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to jet somewhere to get some platinum. Are we good on cobalt? Is a good question first before we leave here. Alright, let's take a quick look. So cobalt. We have some here, here, here. We still got some ore of cobalt. 340k. I think we're okay there. I want to say we're good to go there. Alright, so where is our platinum location? Looking at all our points here, it looks like one of our platinum stations or placement is 23 kilometers away. So these are the two that I have here. Platinum and magnesium. I think we might go to platinum and magnesium because we might need magnesium to make some ammo here. So a lot of these take magnesium except for some other ones like this one that we need, which is uranium. But artillery shells needs it. So I think we're gonna have to go with that. And did we just make all the railguns? We did. We got some weapons online. We have artillery here. Nope, assault cannons. But does it have ammo? I don't think so. Nope, no ammo. So there's that. So let's do a quick jump to the platinum. We just got to get some more platinum this way. So because we need to get those thrusters up and running. That's been quite some time that's been building, so definitely not a good sign. Alright, so jump drives right over here. It is fully recharged, so that's good. And we're gonna go to, like I said, platinum and magnesium. So let's select that as our GPS coordinates. So we're gonna platinum magnesium. Yes, we are. Everything's attached, I hope. And it's gonna come with me. And we're good to go. Alright, so hopefully we didn't leave anything behind. If we did, we probably have to go back and grab it. But we should be good. Okay, this thing is still continue to be ridiculously heavy to maneuver. And again, it's mainly probably because of the heavy armor that we put on here. And we still are lacking a few thrusters. Not much, but a decent amount. And we still are moving a little bit slow. Well, especially turning. Going forward is not the biggest problem. It's just, you know, spinning the ship around and everything. That's the problem. So I think we need to add more thrusters somehow to this. I think we ran out of hydrogen, ice, and everything like that. Now we still have tanks here. Why is there no hydrogen on this one here? Something break? No, that's connected. That's connected. And there's no hydrogen here. Why is that? Because they're off. Why are all these things off? Why is everything off here? That's interesting. I don't remember turning any of this off. Let's turn them back on. Our tanks are good to go. Hydrogen. Yeah, everything's good. That was kind of odd. Some are off here as well. Not sure why some things were off. Maybe I did do it. Don't recall doing it, but maybe. Maybe I pushed a button, turn it off by mistake. Which would have been that one. 2. Potentially, that's what I pressed. I don't know. I hope none of the thrusters are off. And maybe that could have been why it's such a pain to maneuver. Nope, still a pain to maneuver. Ain't moving anywhere in terms of left and right and things like that. So, oh wells. And look at that. We're out of power in terms of maneuvering this thing. So we need more batteries once again. Okay, so we are at the level platinum is here, and that's magnesium. And there's more over there. Okay, so we can enlist the help of the refinery that we have to start drilling and everything like that, for sure. So we can get some platinum. So let's just do that. So in order for us to do that, we need to disengage. So we're going to disengage our connector first. Retract our piston and set our hinges back this way. Okay, we're good. It's dragging along a little bit. And let's get the merge block off. And we are looking good. I don't think anything broke, so we're good to go. So let's get that platinum right over there. Or which one's closest? Platinum and magnesium right over there. What does that mean? What does that mean? Platinum and magnesium. Oh, that was just a marker point there. So we can see where things are. So we need the platinum and the magnesium, but platinum more important than anything else because of the thrusting or thrusters that we need to be kind of completed. Hopefully we can maneuver this thing without crashing, because it looks like a bit of a tight spot here. Somewhat. I'm not sure why things are turning on and off when I don't want them to. Okay, so there's something funky about the thrusters. Some are on, some are off, and I think it's based on the merging and everything like that, which is causing a bit of an issue. Kind of weird. Okay, looks like we did a decent amount of drilling right here. Yeah, we definitely grabbed a decent chunk of platinum here, which is good, I guess, from earlier on. But we definitely need a ton more, so of course, naturally, we're gonna drill here some more. Alright, so I think we got a decent amount of platinum, as you see here. 194k. That's going to take forever to refine, so let's stop there. And I was thinking about grabbing some magnesium, but I think that can wait a little bit. So we do need to head back. And of course, trying to connect this thing into the merge block is not the easiest thing to do. So it's a little bit on the delicate side. And because we're a little bit sideways, it's a little bit harder to line up without having a good view on it. So we do probably need some cameras and some sensors and things like that to make it a little bit easier. So right now it's definitely a little bit on the tough side. So yeah. Okay, turn back that merge block so we can connect. But I'm a little afraid what's gonna happen with all this weight now and trying to connect into here. Let's just hope for the best. Okay. That was not good. Oh, geez. So I guess we're adding flames to the design.